Puff likes techno music too. Okay, he wants to get down. Okay, go on. Go to your favorite spot. So, let's see. Where are we at on time? 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Rubberbanditz, rubber band workout. I think I got the framing fairly right. If you have a mirror, mirrors help. So, if you don't have a mirror, that's okay. It's going to help your form if you do. But next time you make a trip to Walmart, they have those wardrobe mirrors for like $7 there. That's all you need, just something so that you can see yourself. So we're doing good. People are packing in left and right. Hi, hi, hi. Filler Phil. Arbor. Oberku? Yeah, cool. Okay. So, a few minutes here. 2 minutes left, 2 minutes left. I'll be right back. Make sure we got everything. Got the water bottle here. Okay. We're almost here. Buddy, you need to go hidey under here, your favorite little spot. Go on. There we go. Under there, checking the temp. It's looking good. It says 76 degrees. Okay. We'll give it one more minute, see who pops on, sticks around, and then we'll talk about it. Hopefully you have your rubber bands. Any rubber bands will work. You could have the small regular ones here that you can get, or if you have the Rubberbanditz in a variety of sizes and thicknesses, we'll talk about that here in just a minute as well. Okay, you don't need to have all of them. 2 would work. These will totally work as well. These are good. Okay. All right, let's see. Where are we at with time? Okay, let's get to the meat and potatoes here. So let me turn this down. Little background music. Okay, probably won't have any music going while I do the warm-up and all that good stuff. Okay, so welcome to class. It is Thursday, 12:30. I don't even know what day it is anymore, right? We've just been staying inside every day. Seems like the same day. And I don't know if I can last another 4 weeks, man. I'm starting to get cabin fever and shit. So today we're going to do a Rubberbanditz rubber band workout live. You get to follow along with me. If you don't have rubber bands, this will still totally work, okay? I highly recommend that you have something accessible to you, okay? If you're fairly new to a band workout, right, typically we think of them as like a great way to like warm up and stretch and do like physical therapy, or if you've got these thicker ones here from Rubberbanditz, right? We use these for, if you're part of my pole dance family, right? We use these for pole dancing. We could use it for stronger conditioning. We can use it to help us with different moves that are hard, shoulder mounts, iron crosses, butterflies, right? Like a bunch of different things that we've adapted for that. But I really enjoy these because, you know, I used to lift weights before I got into pole and aerial and all of that. And yeah, you know what, going to the gym can be kind of lame and boring, but these can also offer a really good gym style workout without actually going to the gym, which is kind of nice about it, about these. And if you've never been the kind of person to actually lift weights or spend time doing that, so you don't really know what to do with these besides doing some curls and some basic stuff, well, here's some things that we're actually going to be able to work on and work out with today, okay? So I am recording this in the corner as well. On my GoPro, so hopefully it'll catch the majority of me. I'm going to stand back. I'm still working on the kinks there because, you know, when you're working in a living room, there's really never enough depth or space to get the wide angle shot. And when you're your one-man filming crew, it's kind of hard to make sure that you're in the shot when you're recording on Instagram and on a GoPro and all that great stuff. But with that being said, we're going to get started here, okay? If you only have 1 or 2 bands, that's fine, but we are going to work through some progressions. We'll probably do 3 sets of each thing that we do. 10's usually an ideal number, but if it's lower weight, maybe we'll push up to 12 to 15 reps. If it, depending, I don't know, we're going to kind of play with it. You'll be able to decide where you're at within your own strengths. and weaknesses and that kind of stuff, okay? So I do have a variety of bands here, okay, before we get into the warm-up. Yeah, there's Rubberbanditz has like packs of 3, 5, or the full kit or something. I don't know. I bought these like 2 years ago at Expo, or I got them from them at Expo. So they have their first band, which is the thinnest, it's the lightest, it's the easiest. It's not bad compared to these little thin ones right here. These are pretty simple for me, right? But you can always take this, you can double it in half, and then you get double the resistance. And if you happen to have more than one, then you could put a third one in there, so you're getting 3 times, or you could double, and now you're getting 4 times almost, kind of, sort of, right? So we'll have a resistance. So if you only have just one of these bands and one band only, that's fine. So it might be easy as a single ply. Medium would be stacking it over twice. And then if that's still really easy for you, Puff is running around. What we're going to be focusing on is really slow repetitions through the movement, okay? That's how you're gonna make it harder, because I could just do like 50 million of these, right? Like this, but what's gonna make it harder for me is working on perfect form and trying to get full range of motion and squeezing the muscle depending on what it is that we're gonna be doing. So anyways, back to here, we've got all these different bands to choose from. We've got the yellow, but I don't even think they have like every single color now. I think they switch it up a little bit, but this would be the first, the smallest. Then there's like number 2, one size up. Then you've got this other one over here. I call it kind of like a teal color, like number 3. Yeah, and then number 4, when we get into like this pink band, this is where like shit starts to get real. And it's amazing how much resistance these things can offer you. And then I've got this super fat band that basically just sits in the corner all the time, because there's really not a whole lot I can actually do with it. But it's fun to see how strong it actually is. And I don't know, this has got to be comparatively to like, I don't know, like 100-pound weight or 80, I don't know, it feels like it. And then I have one booty band that I ended up getting from them. So this goes around your legs and you put it on your knees, you know, and you see the fit models or like whatever, they're like, boom, they're sidestepping like this. This thing's pretty awesome, but I'm actually going to show you how to do a hack job with these over here, which is actually pretty awesome. They may like me for it or they may not, okay? So we're going to get started here. We're going to do just a quick 10-minute warm-up. Like I said, if this cuts out, because typically Instagram is only good for up to 45 minutes, I'll instantly restart the feed, wait a couple minutes, you guys can jump in. Tomorrow, April 3rd, 6:30 p.m., I'm teaching the liquid motion class, which will be right here. We're going to take the pole down. It'll be floor work. It's all levels. Oh, Puff. No! Puff shit on the floor. So I'm going to have to do cleanup real quick. Buddy, is that why I let you out, so you could just drop a deuce right in the middle of my class? Okay, so that'll take 1 second really quick. Great. Haha, fucking great job, buddy. So let me clean that up really quick. We're going to get started here. Let me put it back. Now we're ready. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so we're going to start with the warm-up, yeah? Let's see where I'm at back here really good. You don't need shoes yet. We're just barefoot. Okay, feet a little bit wider than the hips. We're facing forward. Boom, from here, reaching up and then down. Okay, a little scoop. Come back up and down. Fold over. Up, arch, fold and scoop. Back up. Last time, down, scoop, boom. Drop the arms. Shoulder circles to the back, just rolling it out, loosening things up. Good. Rolling it forward, rolling out the shoulders. Great. Good. Back to center from here. You're going to take the ribs, pop it forward and arching back. And round. Front and arch. And round. 3, 2, 1. Back to center from here. Ribs right and left, just to loosen up the upper body. Side to side. Boom. Back to center. Pop it forward. Take it around to the right. Rib circles this direction. Other direction. And then back to center. Down into the pelvis, tucking it forward. Tilt it back. Just loosen this bad boy up. We definitely want to be in control of our pelvis, because some of our alignment as we're standing, we're going to want to understand how to tuck and maybe tilt or find a neutral spine. Tucking, tilting. 3, 2, 1. And pause. Stand up. Just rolling out the right ankle, loosening up the leg here. Other direction. Good. Switching it over to the other leg. Roll the wrist, roll the ankle out, whatever direction you want. Good. Other way around. Good. Back to center. Into our hands. Yes. Make a fist. Okay. And bring the fist back towards your face. And then flex it under. Up and back. It's like you're riding a bike or a motorcycle here. And then the fist back and here. Back and up. And then turn the forearms facing the ceiling. Flexing the wrists here. Okay. We want to have really strong wrists. Or more importantly, engagement through the forearm when we're working through our bands. So that way when we handle the band and it feels like it's too heavy, that the wrist doesn't collapse and bend. Okay, you never want the wrist to collapse and bend. You want to almost have like a strong punching wrist the entire time. Something that's engaged, it can move to 45 degrees if we're doing something vertical and overhead, but we don't want it to bend all the way back and flex, okay? Boom, from here, open the fingers and hands kind of really quick here. Yep. Good. Boom, boom. Okay? And then from here, make a fist one more time, kind of like you're driving a race car or a car. Boom, and we're going to get our karate on right here. Feet are a little bit wider than the hips. Boom, we're going to pull it in really tight. It's almost like we're doing a horse stance, yeah? And then as you bring the arms back out, the knuckles are straight down, okay? Boom, pull it back and forward. Yeah, it's almost like we're doing the perfect push-up meets karate. Yeah, pulling it in and squeezing the biceps and the chest and out. Back one more time. Here, last one. Good. Take it overhead. Arms are overhead, nice and tall. Yes. Squeeze the fist down. Look at yourself in your phone if you're watching yourself or your mirror, and then pulling it down just to 90 degrees. Notice how my hands are over my elbows. Okay, wrists are over the elbows, and then as I extend back overhead, that the elbows go over the shoulders, all at the same time, like I'm making goalposts as we bring it together, okay? So the elbows aren't bending out to the side like we're making triangles. We want to make sure that we keep the wrists over the elbows the entire time, up and down, right? This is a nice shoulder press right here. Keep going. And then maybe we want to go a little bit deeper, and that's okay. We're making like a W shape right here, but notice how the wrist is still over the elbow the entire time, pressing it back up and down, up and down, boom, pulling. Don't just move, really squeeze the muscles the entire time. You should be feeling it in the shoulders already. We're not even using a band. We're just pulling down on imaginary air. Boom, coming here, back, and pause. Last thing, arms out to the side like a T. I know you can't see everything. I'll move back one little step right here. Boom, little circles to the back. Palms are flexed. Keep going. A little faster. Feeling the burn already. We haven't even touched a band. Forward. Medium-sized circles. Smaller circles. Little faster. Shaking it up. Boom. Okay, now we're gonna get to work. So this is gonna be maybe 30 minutes of work. I don't really know yet, but I'm gonna try and keep it right around 45 minutes. Like I said, I kind of got distracted because I had to do a quick cleanup duty. This will be available for replay on my YouTube, Acrobrandon, ACCROBRANDON, for the full length there, because IGTV, when I re-upload, has a 10-minute max. Also, if you want to donate, I've been broke for 2 weeks. You don't have to, okay? The fact that you're here is payment enough. But if you're feeling generous and you want to donate for this, Venmo, Acrobrandon, PayPal, acrobrandon@gmail.com, all the normal stuff there, okay? So, we're going to start with shrugs. Okay, go ahead and put on your shoes. Okay, I said shoes here. We're going to use these today. You just slide them right on. We're not actually going to be going anywhere. So depending on what kind of band you have, you might be using these single ones right here. Okay, if you're going to be using one of these, you might want to double it over. We're going to do some shrugs, okay? And also, just so you understand, we're going to have some changes with the bands. We might wrap them up or roll them a couple times to make them a little bit shorter. Okay, just so you know, I'm 5'6", So the majority of the exercises that I'm doing are gonna be for my size here. So if I roll it up, it's because I need to take a little bit of the slack out because I'm a little bit shorter. If you're a little taller than me or you have wider wingspan, then this will probably be okay as is. And then if you happen to be shorter than me, you might need to roll it up a few more times to pull more of the slack out. But we'll talk about that as we go through it, depending on what we're doing, because some of the stuff we're just gonna stand on it, which is easy to get rid of the slack, okay? So the first thing that we're gonna do, if you're new to doing shoulder shrugs, I would say start with a simple band. If you have a variety of bands, I'm gonna jump right to the red, or what would be the number 2 smallest band here, okay? And I'm gonna hold it in half, like this, okay? And then I'm going to stand right into the center of it. Boom, right here. My feet are together side by side. Yeah, I'm making sure that I've got an equal band on each side. Now, when you hold the band, you can use 2 fingers or 3. I don't really use the whole hand, but you know, you do whatever feels good for you. And then from here, okay, make sure you don't pull through the back, right? You know how they talk about that when you're like lifting heavy shit, right? Not to pull through the back, use the legs to stand up, okay? So as we get to the heavier ones, think more about straightening out your form and then standing up to lift the bands if it's really heavy, okay? There we go. So now we've got our shrugs. Okay, we're going to stand here. The band is pulling down on this, and we're going to start with our shrugs. Yeah, so I'm just going to take it, and the first 5, I'm just going to, I don't know, shrug your shoulders. I don't know. What do you want? Where's the water? I don't know. Yeah, keep shrugging, just loosening things up. This is just the warm up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now progressing here, we're going to roll the shoulders back and then forward. Yeah, kind of like a little rotator cuff action. Rolling it out. Arms are straight and locked out. Don't pull through the biceps or the triceps. Bending the arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. Back and around. Forwards, back, around. Rolling out. It's a shrug and a shoulder roll at the same time. Checking yourself out in your mirror if you have one. We're looking into the phone for your form. Mirror is going to be way better. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, I'm already feeling kind of nice in the traps. Yeah, so this shrug, even though we say it's shoulders here, we're thinking about breaking up these bad boys right here, the traps. Yeah, so on the back side, right, as I'm lifting, I'm squeezing here at the top with this shrug. Yeah? Okay. Couple quick breaths. If you have any questions, feel free to type them in there. If something's going great, thumbs up. If it's going bad, I don't know, a cry face or a thumb down or whatever there is. Now that's just the warm up. Okay, so now I'm gonna definitely move up one more band. Okay, so if you have the thin bands, maybe you're doubling up already. If you have the thin band only, then maybe your shrugs are going to be a little bit slower. And when you're at the top, I want you to squeeze for an extra second or 2, trying to hold the contraction because you're going to get the same thing. Thumbs up, great. Okay, so we're up one more band. We're going to stand on it right here in the middle. Yeah, make sure it's nice and equal from left to right. And it's nice and easy. If you don't get it right, you can always just take like a little step to the right, a little step to the left on top of the band, and then it's good. Yeah, okay. So once again, here we go. Set number 2, standing up nice and tall. Ooh, yeah, this one. We're going to try and shoot for 10. And we're just going to roll the shoulders now, okay? So from here, back, around, forward. Arms straight and locked out. Keep going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yep, 8, 9, 10, pause, 2 breaths, and backwards. 10, 9, 8, 7, try and get it all the way up. 6, whoo, 5, I'm burning. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Boom. Drop that down. Okay, now here's the moment of truth. You need to decide. We're going to do one more set. Was that enough for you? Did you even make it to 10? Or did you crap out around 6 or 8 or something like that? If not, that's a good number. Stay right there. You're going to do one more set with the same band. If you made it to 10 and you're like, I just barely made it, but that wasn't bad, we're going to level up one more band. Where'd my water go? I lost it. It was right here, right in front of my face. Okay, quick sip. And now I'm on the third hardest band. I don't think I'm going to get 10, okay? So that's cool. And wherever you're at, okay? So here we are, standing on the band, getting things set up, finding our center, getting it nice and equal to the left and to the right. This one's going to be a little bit heavier, so instead of pulling through the back and ruining myself, yeah, bend the knees a little bit, come up to a neutral spine, stand straight up, pulling into the bag. Yeah, it's like lifting up some grocery bags full of pasta and canned goods, you know, like, I don't know, I always overpack the bags because they're made of fabric and I know they can handle all the weight. And then Jenny grabs them like, oh my God, it's so fucking hard. Yeah, so use the legs, yeah? Okay, here we go. Maybe it's band number 3, that's gonna be super heavy, or you're doing the same one before, okay? If I die before you, keep going. If your weight is a little bit lower, going for 10. Okay, here we go, we're gonna roll it forward, back, forward, front. 2, 3, 4, ooh, 5, yep, 6, I think I got one more, 7, 2 breaths, and then backwards, 7, 6, damn, see I'm not even getting all the way up, 5, trying, 4, yeah I'm having a problem getting it up, 3, woo, 2, oh my God, it's heavy, last one, pull, around and back and down. Damn, how did that one go for you? Yeah, feel free if you want to type comments in here. That's a workout right there. Shit, that's only the first set of sets, right? We're just getting warmed up here, okay? So now we've got the shoulders. I like to start there. If I get the shoulders loose, because everything we're going to be doing presses here. We're going to do some opening stuff here. I want to start right at the base of my limb where everything else is going to start to emanate, yeah? Okay. So now, we're going to do some overhead shoulder stuff. Okay, we're going to be doing the shoulder presses, okay? Single band only. Once again, okay, if you've never really done shoulder presses, you might start off with just a single ply if you have these types of bands, okay? And then we're going to get into the doubles. If you feel like you're a little bit stronger, you can go for the 2-ply right away. Okay, so if you're going to be working with the band like I am, let's see, any questions? Wow. Wow, who knows shoulder rolls can feel so good and be so intense, I know. We're all going to be walking around in another month after quarantine's done like this, like we're going to have like short little necks, right? And our shoulders are going to be like, blah, yeah? Okay, so if we're doing this band, okay, if you've got the thin band, you're just going to stand on it to the side and then pull it up, okay? And then you can have your hand in the middle, okay? Because they stretch a lot more. So we need to figure out what the right amount of stretch is on these ones here, okay? If you're using this band right here, I'm going to lay it on the floor, okay? I'm going to put my heel over the band. So it's actually the band is in front of my heel in the soft part in the sole of my foot, basically, so that I can walk around here. It looks like this, yeah? Boom, right here, okay? And then from here, I'm going to grab it with my hand, okay? I'm going to keep it closer to the heel of the palm, okay? So if it's close to the heel of the hand, is it heel of the palm? I don't know what this is, the ball? This is the ball of the hand, right? Okay, but if it's closer here towards the fingers, you're going to get the wrist falling backwards. So you want to keep it closer to the heel. I don't know what it is. You know what I'm talking about, right here. So that way when you bring it up and overhead, you have the arm straight overhead. And look at my hand right now, okay, as I turn sideways, yes? It's not flopping back like this. Never do this. Remember, we're talking about that punching fist. So you want to have like a 45-degree angle in your wrist, okay? And then as I do this, I'm going to try not to arch back, but stand up tall, try to hollow up your ribs, and then maybe bring the arm back, okay? So if you're super inflexible in the arms, it might be like this, so you're going to feel like you want to arch, but you're just going to need to try and stay forward like here, and the band will roll over the shoulders and stuff like that, but it is what it is. If you're using the thinner bands, you're standing on it from the side and you want to stretch it straight up, and you want to make sure you have just the right amount of stretch where you're like, oh yeah, I feel it kind of pulling back, but it's not just like, oh, I stretched up and this thing could still touch the ceiling, no problem, okay? So we need that happy spot, okay? So here we go. We've got our hand overhead. We're nice and strong. Okay, these are just the warm-ups, yeah? Standing up nice and tall. I'm going to move to the side just a little bit so I can fit into the camera. Yeah, boom. My wrist is going to try and stay forward, facing forward the entire time. Hopefully you have a mirror to look at yourself. Yes, and then from here, I'm going to start my shoulder press, okay? Wrist over the elbow, elbow over the shoulder as we come back up, boom, and you press. Okay, we're just doing small, little 90-degree shoulder presses. Try not to lean to one side. Try not to pull through the other side, right? We're trying to use the entire shoulder here. Boom, we press back up and down. Wrist over the elbow the entire time. And then as we press up, elbow comes over the shoulder, wrist over that. Boom. A couple more, right? Look at my wrist. It kind of kinks out to the side. I want to keep everything stacked nice and vertical. Boom. Back up. 2 more just like this, only down to 90 degrees. Last one. Pause. Now we're going to go a little bit deeper. Okay, now we're coming into a W shape. But if my elbow drops below the shoulder, the wrist still stays over the elbow. Up and down. Up and down. This is just the warm-up to find the movement pathway. 2 more. Last one. Good. Pause. Shake it out. Other side. Yeah? You should already be burning, okay? Can't watch anymore, but I never thought of these with my bands. Good. Hope to watch replay if I have. Yeah, John, log on later, okay? You're going to see the replay on YouTube. Cool. Other side, now we're on the left foot. Same thing, take it under the foot. You step on it. It's hooking underneath the heel, or you're standing on the bands. It's coming out to the side. Band is in the hand right here, right? Closer to this part right here. We take it around. We come up really nice and tall. We're looking. Boom. We get the arm stack, right? Wrist over the elbow, elbow over the shoulder. Come back, close down the ribs. Stand up nice and tall. Boom. Start to find the movement pathway right here. Boom. As you start to shoulder press. Yes. Boom. Trying to keep the wrist over the elbow every time. Don't do this. Garbage, okay? Like this. Nice and stacked, okay? Boom. 2 more, just like this. Last one, pause. 3, even deeper. Take your time. 1, 2, last one, overhead. Good, okay? So this is just the warm-up to get loose. We're feeling this, okay? If you're already feeling it with this one, maybe you're going to stick here, but we're going to try and move up 1 more band, okay? Now we're starting to talk business here, okay? So, same deal. I'm on the red band or band number 2, okay? Under the heel, okay? This time it's going to be a little bit wider of a band, so I want to bring it down a little bit further into the palm of the hand. And once again, maintaining this nice engaged punching wrist or fist as we bring it up, overhead. Boom, stand up tall. Boom, close down the ribs, tuck the pelvis, right, so that everything looks like this. Okay, let me show you. Boom, here. Normally I want to do this to start, yeah? And then I'm closing. I'm trying to tuck the pelvis, neutralize the spine, close down the ribs. Boom, here we go. Just small ones to the side. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're going deeper into the W, yeah? Keep the wrist over the elbow. For 4, 3, nice steady pace all the way up. 2, 1, good. Other side. Switching it over. Left foot, left heel, yeah. Bring it around, behind you, standing up tall. Get everything set up just right. Boom, tuck the pelvis, close the ribs up just a little bit. Here we go, bringing it out to the side. Nice and slow and steady. Keep that strong wrist. 3, 2, just to 90 degrees. 1 more. Highlight. Boom. Now down to the W. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yeah. Should start to feel it down here too, because when we're having all of this weight pulling us to this side, we're actually trying to squeeze through the other body to keep ourselves elevated, which is kind of nice, right? We got these like stabilizer muscles that we didn't know we should be using, or that don't usually get activated if you don't do this type of stuff. That's why I like this stuff a lot. Okay, up another band if you're feeling like you're ready for some more weight. If that 10 right there was fairly easy, that's great. Then we're going higher. If not, you're staying where you're at. If you didn't get to 10, or you almost got to 10, you're like, I don't know if I should go up one more, you could try it, see, and then swap out. Or once again, if you don't have a bunch of bands, you're moving at a much slower pace through the range of motion, okay? It's gonna be fucking hard in a good way. Yeah, so as you stand up here, if this happened to be a large band, I'm gonna show you, because it's just gonna kill me anyways. This one's really strong. I'm standing up tall, boom, and I'm like, here I go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, boom, nice and slow back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, you could do 4 just like that with lightweight and get a hell of a workout, okay? So, here we go. We're gonna shoot for 10, okay? This is set number 3. Maybe this is your heaviest band, or if you don't have a heavier band, maybe you're going just a little bit slower, okay? Right side, up, overhead. The more weight we lift, the better a chance we're gonna have at having shitty form, so we need to try and stay on top of ourselves because it's hard to control the weight, yes? I'd rather have 3 quality reps than 10 shitty ones of you just making it happen with a heavy band, yeah? Standing up tall, tucking the pelvis, here we go, nice and slow, just to the 90-degree, boom. Ooh, I feel it all through the side, and back up. 2, and if you're doing a heavy band, don't let your wrist collapse, okay? Don't let it fall back like this. Be in charge of it. Ooh, I'm having a hard time standing up. 3, oh, look, it almost pulled me out. Go, okay, 3 more, nice and low. 1, damn. 2, 1 more. Whoa. How was that? That's just the first side. Don't comment yet. We're gonna have a breather after we do this other side, okay? Here we go, left side. Stepping on the band. It's in the palm of the hand. Get it around, behind. You see how I scooped up? My left side is weaker. So instead of being like, arching back, I got underneath it, lifting it straight up through the legs. Yes? Okay, last set. And then we're done with these, okay? Standing up tall, tucking the pelvis. Here we go. Try to close down the ribs. 3 small ones. Nice and controlled. Look at yourself in the mirror. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 all the way to the bottom. Boom. 1, 2, and 3. I'm getting stuck. Push. Oh, right? That last one was rough, okay? I had to push through it. I don't like to do that if I can, okay? I don't want to be like, yeah, and throw it up, because we're not controlling. We are pushing through, so there is still work that you're doing, but like, ooh, okay. Thank you. I'm in my car sitting in a 2-hour line for my kid's Chromebook from school. I promise to do these later, yeah? Probably breaking a sweat just watching, right? Like, oh my God. Well, if anything, while you're watching, squeeze your abs while you're in line, right? This is shit they used to do on like Oprah 20 years ago. They're like, I'm getting an exercise right now. What are you doing? I'm actually sitting here squeezing my abs and contracting, right? Yeah, work on that pelvic floor, bro. Right? Making it all tight. Yes. So you could be doing abs. Anybody here ever flex their abs when they're taking a group photo, even though they're fully clothed? It's like, you're like, all right, everybody say cheese. You're like, cheese. You're like, why am I squeezing my abs? I'm like in a fucking suit and tie right now. It doesn't make sense because we're all vain and we know that we need to lock down. Okay, cool. I have one last shoulder exercise. Okay, this is going to be a burner. Okay, so I'm going to come back down here into the yellow one. Let's see where we're at on time. Does it even tell me where we're at? No, let's look on the computer. It is 12:40. Yeah, we're doing, what? We're only 10 minutes in? Is that true? Okay, cool. So I'm gonna start with the lightest one. I promise. We're only gonna do like 2 bands because by the 3rd one, you're gonna wanna dive. Huh?
It's 1 o'clock.
Is it? What's wrong with my computer? Oh, now it's 1. Okay, cool. So you're gonna stand on this band and we're gonna take it up and then we're gonna bring our arms out to the side like a T. Once again, we want to keep the wrist nice and strong and engaged. You don't want it to collapse like this, or when we bring our arms down, you don't want to be bending, okay? It's almost, your arm is locked out, you don't have a bend in the elbow, you don't have an elbow, okay? Cool. So, I'm going to stand back a little bit further. It doesn't matter if you have the soft bands or the yellow band. Don't worry, by the end of the 2nd set, it's going to be rough. We're only going to do 2 sets here nice and quick so we can move on to some other things, okay? Once again, we're standing on the band. You're standing up nice and tall, okay? Wrist is over the elbow, elbow is over the shoulder. Standing up tall, try to tuck in, squeeze here, okay? Now you're gonna make little circles right from the shoulder socket itself. If I look up at my wrist, I'm going clockwise. I don't think it really matters what direction you go, but that seems to be the way that I go, or you could call that outward rotation. And then as I start to twist this arm, I'm starting to bring it out to the side, nice and slow towards a T, still drawing little circles, like I'm scribbling on the wall, making little doodles, yeah? All the way down, 90 degrees, boom, standing nice and tall, engage that wrist. Remember, don't let it flop down, standing up tall. Don't pull through the side to get higher. Try to stand up tall, look at yourself. Use this, the delt, boom, a little bit higher, squeeze. A little higher. Keep the arm straight and locked out, no bending. Little higher. We got 2 more levels to go before we're at the top. Little higher. 1 more. To the top. Realign. Wrist forward. Boom. Drop it. Shake it out. Yeah. Nice static burner right there. Cool. Other side. Here we go. Underneath the foot. Boom. Up. Overhead. Good. Stand to the side so you can see my arm. Good. Look at your wrist. It's facing forward. Tuck the pelvis under. Close the ribs. Boom. Little doodles. Now I'm going counterclockwise on this hand. Nice and slow. Right from the shoulder. Starting to bring it out to the side. Yeah. Little doodles. Down to 90 degrees. Boom. Like a T. Yeah. Squeeze through the side body. Squeeze through the side body. Standing up nice and straight. Arms out to the side. Up a little higher. Keep the arm straight and locked out. A little higher. Boom. Little higher. Look at my wrist. It started to collapse. Straight. Locked it out. A little higher. To the top. And drop. Okay. Couple breaths here. We're moving up a band. Okay. For some of you, for most of you, if you're using these should be pretty damn hard by themselves. Yes? That one, that's a level up from those things. And then this is where it starts to get real. Okay? So, here we go. Boom. We're over our foot. Good. Same deal. Ready? Here we go. Up. Overhead. Yep. Get your alignment. Stand up tall. Tuck the pelvis. Hollow up the ribs. Arm nice and straight and locked out. Little circles. Clockwise if you're looking up. Bringing it out to the side like a T. Trying to take your time. Down to 90. Hold it. Squeeze everything through the side here. Boom. Don't arch. Don't lock down. Boom. Little higher. Oh my God. Little higher. Little higher. To the top. Oh my God. These ones are harder, huh? We'll have comments right after this. Yeah, tell me how much you love it or hate it. After we finish the other side. Okay, left side. Under the heel. Yeah, into the palm of the hand. Squeeze, down, up, over. Alignment. Tuck the pelvis. Close the ribs. Maybe hold yourself. Little circles. Starting to bring it out to the side. Yep, don't let the wrist collapse. See how my wrist is collapsing and looking like shit? Be strong. 90 degrees, oh my God. Ooh, it's hard. Mommy, I don't like this. Oh, a little higher. Up. Oh, even more. Oh, my left side's weak. To the top. Okay, damn, man. Right? So you should be feeling that, not only in the shoulder here, but like all through the side, through the lats right here. I feel it's just like, oh, yeah. And that kind of helps too, right? Pulling down the lats and engaging, right, will help isolate everything, lock everything out. It's like, okay. Ooh, how'd you like that one? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Yeah? Okay. Now we're done with shoulders. Let's see what's on the list of shit to do. Static to a T. Bicep curls, great. Bicep curls are great, okay? Same deal right here. If we're doing it sideways, you're going to stand on the side, and then you're going to curl up and find the right amount of resistance. I only have one TheraBand. That's cool. You just got to go a little bit slower. Yeah, remember. Or the TheraBand you can also make tighter. Yeah. So it depends. Like if it's only one TheraBand, right? Like this one. Okay. So let's take this one TheraBand. It's super long, right? If I stand on it, I could stand on it, and this is really easy for me to stretch overhead. So what I want to do without breaking my TheraBand is try to step on as much as I can so that when I get to the top, it's like maximum stretch. It's super hard to hold in my hand. That way when I get down to the side, it's also going to give me the most amount of pull back down towards the feet, okay? That's the only other way to take the one and make it harder, right, is stretch it to its max so it has the most rebound trying to pull back, okay? Bicep curls, okay? So, couple options. Okay, we're going to stand on them just like this. If you had a pole, okay, and we wanted to do a pole, we could do 2 bicep curls. I'll show you here really quick. Turn it to the side. Look at that. You're like, hey, how did he turn his phone? Because it's crafty, right? You would take it around the base of your pole. Okay, if you've never tied it to a pole, it goes through the loop like this. Yes, and then it pulls tight, and then you can slide it down or put it wherever you want to. But if you did that, then you would have one that you could hold. It's like you got Santa's reindeer, you're riding a horse or a carriage or something like that. Then you would find the right amount, and you would take your hands like sideways like you're holding a barbell, and then you can curl like this 4 curls. We're just going to do single arms, which is fine. Okay, a pole can actually be very helpful for some of the exercises that we can't do. So that's why it's nice if you have like a TRX system, or maybe you have like stall bars or something that you could latch onto. That would be really cool because then you can pull down and away for like triceps, okay? Anyway, so we're gonna do some bicep curls. So for this one, I'm just gonna stand on the band itself and figure out what the right tension is for me. So as I stand up and I curl, like this is too much. I can't actually get my arm all the way up. It should be here, right? That's my full one. So I'm gonna loosen up the tension a little bit, okay? So I'm gonna step a little more to the side. Boom, right? This is kind of good. And I'm like, right at the top, it's like, that's hard, good, okay? So hopefully you found the proper alignment, and I'm going with my number 2 band. I'm probably gonna do a set here of bicep, and then I'll do a harder one. We're gonna go, I want you to start with something that's already kind of challenging. So we're not gonna do a super easy set to find our movement pathway. I want you to find something that's challenging, so we're gonna start here. We're gonna go up a level, and then we're gonna come back down, okay? So here I am, once again, band in the palm of the hand. We got the hand engaged. Don't let the wrist flop back. This looks like shit. Please don't do this, okay? Use the forearm to keep the wrist strong so that you have it like this the entire time as you curl up and back down, okay? So here we are. We're standing up nice and tall. We're pinning the elbow to our sides, okay? We're not gonna pull through the back, okay? Nice neutral spine. If you need to bend your knees just a hair, you could do that as well. Boom, and here we go. We're gonna start to curl up. 5, 4, and for me, the most of the power band is right here. I don't get anything at the bottom, unfortunately, but that's okay because I want the squeeze. 3, 2, 1, pause. Turn your hand forward like you're gonna hammer something out, yeah? We're gonna do hammer curls, okay? You're gonna squeeze up, ooh, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pause. Good. The hammer curls are super nice, okay? The hammer curls, okay, they push the brachialis up, which pumps up your bicep. It makes the bicep look bigger than what it is. I call this the Wonder Bra of bicep curls, okay? Okay, so the other side, I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me from the side, okay? Figure out what your stretch is, how much resistance you need. Boom. A little bit to the side. Da, 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 da. This about right, we're gonna see here. Maybe just a hair more down. Put this together so they're nice and close. Okay, here we go. Nice and strong. Elbow pinned to the side. Okay, wrist is facing forward. Yeah, nice neutral spine. Maybe just a little bend in the knees. Up. 5, 4. I could try and go a little bit more. Boom. That's as much as I get. 3, 2, 1. Pause. Wrist to the front, hammer curl. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold and release. I want to pump you up. Yes, these ones are getting good. Okay, now we're gonna go up a level. Okay, this is gonna be harder. So once again, grab a larger band if you've got it. If you only have one TheraBand, maybe you're doubling over if you haven't doubled already. Or once again, you're trying to get the band to stretch as much as you can so you get more resistance out of it. Now, I will say with the little TheraBands, if you stretch the shit out of it, it gets kind of thin and starts to dig into the hand and into the skin. It sucks, I know, and it kind of hurts, but you can just kind of call that pain tolerance training at the same time. We just learn to suck it up and take it. It's for the greater good of the muscles, man, okay? A little breath, yeah? You feeling a little breathy right now? Oh, we're just doing a band workout. It's not even cardio, right? Yeah, easy stuff, okay? So this one's gonna be a little bit harder. I don't know what I want. Like, oh, look at this. This is how high I can get it. This is, oh my God, okay? So I'm gonna move out to the side a little bit more, okay? I'm gonna try and get in here really nice. Boom. This is gonna be hard, okay? We might only get, I don't know, 3 or 4 reps out of this. We'll see what happens. We'll try and shoot for more, okay? So here we go. We've moved up a band. Yeah, standing nice and tall. Try not to let the band pull you to the side. You need to pull through the oblique here to stay nice and upright. Here we go. Pin to the side. Here we go. I don't know. I'm gonna count from 1 because I don't know how many I'm gonna get. Here we go. Up for 1. Woo, that's fucking hard. Down and slow it down. Don't let the hand snap back down. Terrible. Okay. Control it on the way up. Control it on the way back down. 2, and back out with control. 3. Whoa, and back down. I think I can do 4. I'm going to try for 4. 4. Push, breathe, squeeze. Oh, okay. Hammer curls to the front. I don't know if this is going to be better or worse. I'm already feeling tired. Here we go. Up for 1. I can't. That's it. That's it. That's it. This is what it is. If you can get a couple more, go for it. Keep going. I'll give you 30 seconds. Finish. Don't quit because I quit. Okay? Push yourself to the limit. Okay, other side. Yeah, this is good. We're doing good on time. We're actually doing good going through the majority of the stuff. I don't know why my camera was going slower on my phone, my clock over here. Sometimes it disconnects from the internet, but let's see. 1:15, we started with 45 minutes in with a 10 to 15 minute warm up. Yeah, we're right on pace. Good, probably 15 more minutes and we'll be good, yeah? Okay, so bicep curls this side. Figure out what it, oh my God, okay, see? And my left side is super weak. If you didn't notice, my right breast is fuller than my left. I'm super self-conscious about it. Boom, but I hate it, yeah? This side's always been weaker. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I think, oh my God, Jesus. Oh, sweet baby Jesus, 6 pounds, 3 ounces. Give me the space. Okay, here we go. Other side, up for 1. 2, try squeezing the abs for fun. God, don't let the wrist collapse. Don't let it do this, yes? Stay strong. 3. Oh, jeez. 4, squeeze, push, get it, up, control it, back out, breath, hammer curl. Here we go. Keep it strong. Don't let the wrist collapse, yes? Keep it nice and strong. Here we go, up. Not even 1, come on, a little assistance, okay? If you need a little bit of a spot, you can use the other hand to help yourself. Don't let it do all of the work, but you're gonna do a self spot. 2, let's go, hand, arm, go, up, 2, good. Number 3, squeeze, go, okay. And then continue on if you have more strength or you're using a lower band. Oh my God, that was good. Okay, how's that feeling? We're gonna do 1 last set. We're gonna go right back down. We should feel a little stronger going back to a lower band, but because we've exerted energy and done this range of motion right here, we'll actually end up doing the same amount or less probably. It's usually weird when you kind of peer. So the last thing, what are we doing? Pec deck, okay? So maybe you've been at the gym and you've seen the machine where you sit in a chair kind of upright and it's got these 2 bars to the left and the right, and then you close it forward, okay? So it's the pec deck, right? Good chest action right here, okay? If you had the pole, okay, we're gonna use this around the back, but the pole is kind of nice because you can lean your back into it. Let me turn it sideways just a little bit for you, okay? So you could take the band around the back, yeah, like this, and it's a little crazy, right? You get it behind here, it's kind of like you're putting on a coat, but you want it to be right behind your shoulders, maybe a little bit lower, and then as you can kind of stick your tail into it, right, your booty up against it, and then you can still close and come forward, okay? So this works too, okay? The yellow band, if you have, that's all you have, you're gonna start here. I like the red band to start, so that's where I'm gonna be. So find something, you know, you can start with the yellow band if you've never done this before, or if you're feeling like you're already strong and you wanna go right for the red, you can, okay? Like I said, I'm 5'6", okay? So the band I find is a little bit too long for me by itself. So if I was just to take this band, take it across, bring it behind me, okay, this is what it looks like behind me, okay, so it's right below, it's like right on the lower part of the shoulder blades, because if it's too high, it ends up pulling up into the neck, right? So I'm going to go a little bit low, but I'm going to keep the arms in stretch. Like this is not too bad right here, but I want a little more resistance, so I'm just going to take one side and kind of roll it a few times, right, so that the band starts to wind on itself. This will take a little bit of slack out of it, make it a little bit stronger and more resistant without having to do anything, okay? So here we go. You've got your band, okay, right here. Take it over, around, behind once again. Yeah, keeping the band in the palm of your hands so that the wrists don't collapse. Don't ever do that. Stay strong the entire time, okay? Same thing on both sides. Yes, boom. And then the band is going to be right behind you on your shoulder blades, at least the middle area, or maybe a little bit lower. Boom, okay? And then the arms are straight out to the side like a T. You can have a wider stance if you want to. Here we go. And then you're just going to bring the hands together. And then open. Yeah? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, really squeeze, like you're trying to fluff your boobs up when you come together, like, heh, yeah, squeeze the pecs together, 2, last one, pop. Okay, cool, so hopefully that's the first one. That's like good, I'm feeling it here, but really when we close, we want to be like, boom, yeah, squeezing these pec deck, yeah? Now, if rolling this thing up still doesn't give you like enough resistance, what you could do is you can tie a little knot, okay, in the middle, like this. It doesn't have to be perfect because once you take it around the back. Now, it will feel a little bit funky because when you bring it back here, the knots might not be perfectly centered on your spine, whatever, just make sure that the bands are centered in between the hands, and that can take a lot of slack out of this thing really quick. Can you upload? You! Yeah, you, it's gonna be on YouTube for sure, okay? It's being recorded right now, okay? So, if the battery doesn't die, I feel like my GoPro is not happy with all of this recording, so we might have it recorded all the way to this, okay? So, we've got the green band, okay? I'm just gonna roll it a couple times, maybe you're moving up a level, okay, depending on how that last one felt. Taking it around, behind me, yeah, once again, maybe below the shoulders, so I want to give it a little tester, be like, yeah, that sticks really good. Good, here we go. Boom, wrists are nice and engaged and strong. Okay, 10, 9, squeeze your pecs. 8, 7, and really pushing through the band, yeah? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and back. That feels good. I can go up, I'm going to go to the hardest band. Yeah, take a breath really quick. If you're feeling like that's just right for 10, stick where you're at. Otherwise, we're going to move up, okay? And then we're almost done here, okay? One more set of these. We'll do a little booty band action, and then we're going to be good to go. I don't know what I want to do. I'm going to roll it 2 or 3 times just to see what happens. I already know this is going to be really strong and difficult, and that's kind of like the fun in it, okay? Boom. Okay, breathing time's over. Here we go, around, behind, oh, right? This one, as soon as I put it behind, it's like, ooh, it wants to pull me backwards. That's kind of awesome, okay? So if it's really hard, you could bring it behind you like this, bend your arms, and then extend out to the side, okay? But don't blow your shoulder up and shit like that, okay? So boom, here we are, straighten out the arms, nice and strong with the wrist. Look, this band wants to overcome me and pull my wrist back, but I will not. Here we go, strong. 10, oh yeah, this feels real good. 9, 8, 7, 6, so you can see it from behind. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and back. Woo! Yeah, that one's hard. That's great. Okay, we're there. Yeah, last thing. Okay, booty band. Booty band. It's a booty trap. That's what I said. It's a booty trap. Okay, so they've got these booty bands. I only got one as a sample, but this purple one looks to be the equivalent of this one. And the legs are really strong, and you put it on like you're putting on, you know, a tight pair of leggings or a small pair of panties or I don't know, whatever. Okay, and then it comes around. Boom. 30 seconds remaining. Okay. Okay. So Instagram is giving me the countdown. Okay. So 30 seconds remaining. I'm gonna cut this, upload it. We're gonna come back for the last part of the set. Okay. Coming back. Find me again. Here we go. How do I stop this thing? Okay, here's the last exercise. We're almost done. So booty band, okay? If you have one of these, great. If you don't, here's the hack. It's really easy, okay? Rubberbanditz might not like me after this, okay? You take your band, you figure out how big of a hole you want it to have, and then you just tie a little knot in the band, okay? If your band ends up being too small, you just go back and adjust it, but you're gonna take an end of it, boom, you pull it through, right? And now, this booty band, that little hole right there, is close. It's a little bit shorter than this one, so maybe I'm going to come back and readjust it. Okay, you could still do the same thing with your regular bands over there. If you use one of these bands, okay, you're going to try and do this. It might not give you enough resistance, but if you do decide, you're like, okay, I'm going to try and do this thing, okay? When you fold it and you come around, okay, try to leave a little bit of a tail so you can undo it, right? Just like if you're tying your shoe, you want to leave a little like area so that you can come undone and undo it. Yeah, so it's like, okay, here I am. I'm going to tie it through. Like, it's like tying up a silk. Yeah. Boom. And then as I start to tighten this up right here, yeah, then I'm going to add a little bit into it. Yes. So that I can pull it back out later. Okay. So it might be something you need to play with, or you just might not be doing booty band time right here. Okay, so it's going to be the last thing, and then we're done. So this one wasn't long enough. I'm going to come down here just a little bit further, readjust my knot one more time. So naughty. Get it? Hey, dad jokes. Okay, boom. Okay, so here we go. So now I have this booty band that looks like this. Okay. Yeah, that's close. It might be a little bit loose, but then that means I'm going to have to work. But then, now you just take your legs, put it inside, and you've got this booty band right here that's going to kick back at you, okay? That's not too bad. You could use, and then you could still, you know, like move left and right. We're just going to do some hip adductions, okay? So whatever you're using, whether it's the booty band or it's this like modified action, we're going to take our feet a little bit wider than the hips. We're going to sit down into a chair pose. You're going to feel the resistance happening, and then we're going to work on opening our knees out to the side and back. You could totally do this sitting against a wall, but we're just going to make things a little bit more challenging and interesting. Just do a couple sets of this really quick. Yeah, get the legs right, okay? So this one, I'm opening the feet up as wide as I want them. It's already resisting on the knees here. Boom. And then open, like, damn, okay? Look at this. These bad boys are already firing right here. Cool, you see this? Boom, here. And I'm going to squat down just a little bit. Maybe I need to readjust my footing, actually, because I'm standing on a slight imperfection in the wood here. Boom, sitting up, nice and regular. Knees open. Oh, you're going to feel this on the outsides of the hips. Oh, damn. Yeah. Boom, back. 6, 5, oh my God. 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. Boom. You're gonna be able to bounce quarters off this ass when we're done, okay? Right here, it's gonna be like, Nacho Libre, and popping it, okay? Pausing here, taking a little breath, yes. Boom, you can pull it up higher and you can work on your walk. Right, now you can work on your voguing, keep your knees together. That always works too, yeah? Okay, last set and then we're done, okay? A little bit of legs because I don't want it to get too long. I could do literally 90 minutes of a band workout and be done, okay? So we're gonna keep this thing under an hour-ish here, okay? So we're almost done. Here's the last set. Actually, if you have an extra band, grab one. Grab the lightest one that you have, okay? We're gonna make things suck for a little bit, yeah? Boom. Okay? We've got the band. Figure out what your placement is here so that you can stretch the band all the way across the chest, okay? It needs to be just right so that you can open and be like, pop right here. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Feet a little wider than the hips. Here we go. Knees are opening. Sitting down into your squat. Standing up straight. Well, sitting up straight. Hands out in front of you. 5, 4, 3. Oh, don't let the knees close. 2, 1. Pause. As the arms open, so do the knees. 5. Oh, shit. 4. Oh, damn. 3. My ass wants to fall off. 2. Oh, my God. I can't even move my legs anymore. Last one. Open. Hold. Boom. If you want to do more, you can. After this is done. Okay? All right, guys. That was a good... Where did we get to? It is... Come on, computer. Maybe like 120, 130 now? Yeah, 130. That's a good hour, right? Good hour, 10-minute warm-up, band workout. Could definitely keep going, okay? So, hopefully you enjoyed that little follow-along exercise. Hopefully there's some good content there for you. Once again, this is going to be uploaded to my YouTube channel, Acro Brandon, ACCRO Brandon. Boom, I will upload the first 8 to 10 minutes on IGTV. Just as a little teaser to pitch you over to YouTube. It's not really worth my time to cut this video 6 times, upload it 6 times, so it all plays together. It's just a real pain in the ass. Once again, if you want to donate to me, feel free. I would love you long time. Acro Brandon on Venmo or PayPal, acrobrandon@gmail.com. Tomorrow, Friday, April 3rd, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, liquid motion class right here in the same area. That usually works out pretty good. And then next week, I'm going to figure out what my teaching schedule is, and I'll post that up. And that was fun. It's good to talk, good to teach, good to get some good exercise. I might actually go outside. It's clear out today, but it's crisp and cold, which is not very helpful. I want it to be like spring, don't we all? At least quarantine, I could sit on my front porch or something and drink wine all day. Here I am sitting inside like I don't know what's wrong. Okay, anyways, if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.